have you guys all muted and my face all in your screen. My apologies about that. All right, here we go. Awesome. Well, it's Sunday morning, you guys. It's time for a little bit of yoga. If it's your first time on our Zoom calls and you would like to turn your camera on, just tap the screen right there. And there's a little icon that looks like a little video camera. It'll say start or stop. If it's already started, I see your face. If it hasn't, just press that start button. It'll allow me right into your area of practice. And let's all get started right here in child's pose. If you are new to this, welcome to Mbody. This is our virtual studio, and my name is Leah Green. It's my pleasure to lead you guys through your practice this morning. I'm going to take a few full body inhales right here and exhale. And not just the inhale, otherwise we'll just be holding in a lot of air. Yeah, like no pattern to it, just filling the lungs to your fullest capacity and just like a relieving exhale. And walk your hands forward a little more. Walking your hands forward, allowing your shoulders to relax, your forehead to come onto the mat. Pressing into your palms, shift your hips back, like towards your heels. If your hips are up in the sky, see if you can't push them back down a little bit lower. And then close your mouth, start your Ujjayi breath, filling your lungs to your fullest capacity through the nose. And then exhaling through the nose until you're completely emptied. A big deep breath in, lengthening out even more, reaching the hands forward. Exhale, shifting the hips back. Last one, fill your lungs. Open your mouth. Downward facing dog. Just gonna lift your hips up to the sky here. Pedal your feet, bend the knees side to side. Shake your head out a little bit. And you might hear a little pop and crick in there. Everybody, lift all 10 toes up and then just spread them out on the mat. And then spread your fingers out on the mat. It's the foundation of your practice, your hands and your feet. And then when you activate the core and lift the hips up even more, you should be able to draw in to create your full expression. So sink back into the shoulders, like pull your shoulder blades into your spine, move them into your body. As if you could put something there and just squeeze and hold. And then lift your hips up even higher, drive your heels down. And lift your right foot to the sky and just take a little open stretch here. Three-legged down dog feels nice in the morning, just opening up the hip flexor. So it could look like a little leg up and open. Maybe your leg stays straight. This is a personal choice here. Three-legged down dog would be to bend the knee so you can take an extended leg here. And then just take it back a little bit more. Yeah, and come right back down, downward facing dog, and you'll switch right to the other side, lifting the other leg up, and then just taking it over for your stretch. And then lift the knee a little bit higher, and then just take it back a little bit deeper. Let your leg almost hang back there, just pulling and stretching. Slowly downward facing dog. And then walk your feet to the back of your wrist, ragdoll. And I invite distance between the feet. Why give your hamstrings a hard time? Like, bring a little ease. Grab opposite elbows and let gravity just take over here. Drop your head so that you gaze behind you. Shake it out. Yes, no. Then drop your right hand to the center of your mat. Lift your left hand to the sky. You're going to take a little ragdoll twist here, opening up. Stack your shoulders. Get light in the bottom hand. And find the shoulder integration here. Draw your shoulder blades into your spine, move them into your body. And now look up at your top hand, breathe in, and as you exhale, you're gonna take a tiny little twist, twisting through the thoracic spine, rotating the shoulders towards the sky. Big inhale, twist, exhale, come back to the center. You're just gonna switch sides, so tap the left hand down, reach your right hand up. The rotation might be different on this side, you know, take that into consideration here. There's less range of motion, don't force it. And just start to work a new edge and then look up. Again, don't force it, just go where your neck will naturally go and then use the shoulders to pull yourself back. And draw your top shoulder back, move your bottom shoulder forward. One more, big inhale, rinse out, exhale, ragdoll. Drop your hands and bring your feet to touch. Tadasana, a full extension, reach up. Feel all four corners of your feet, lift your toes up. Lift your pelvis up towards your belly button, right there, gaze up, and then go for a little bitty back bend. Look back, reach back. Bring your hands to your heart center. We'll begin practice. 1 Om. Big inhale together. Tadasana, big reach, look up, bow forward, hands to your heart center, forward fold. Halfway lift, flatten the back, step back, high plank. If your shoulders are dipping below your elbows, lift up, straighten the elbows. You're already in low plank, yeah. So straighten the arms here. Feel the pressure under your hands, like feel your knuckles. If this knuckle right here under your pointer finger is lifted, spread your fingers out more. Rotate your arms open a little more. So it's like you're turning jars, just slightly open to the outside. Now everybody come forward. Big inhale, low plank exhale. Now dip your elbows. Don't drop the shoulders below the elbows here. Lift your head, look straight ahead. Upward facing dog. Lift up, thighs up, look up. Downward facing dog. Hips back to the sky. Take a big breath in. And one more, like you can hear each other. Fill it all the way up. Stick out your tongue. Look between your ankles. Take a big breath. And an exhale. Well, bend your knees, get light, lift your heels, and then look at the top of your mat and go there. Yeah, lightly go there. Walk, jump, or float. Halfway lift, flatten the spine. Bow forward, drop your head. Extended mountain, full reach, Tadasana. Look up at your hands, forward bow. Halfway lift, flatten the spine here. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take another inhale. Big juicy exhale. And just look between your hands. Bend your knees. Go forward. Halfway lift. Forward bow. Tadasana. Fill up and reach. Look up, take a tiny back bend, forward bow. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, big inhale, welcome Carrie Lynn. Exhale, downward facing dog. I love it. Oh, Dr. Bolton, I see it. Amanda, a few of you guys joining in here, welcome. If you want to turn your cameras on, just tap your screen and and join in if you are needing a little privacy this morning. We totally get it. Yeah, everybody join in together. Big inhale. Open the mouth. Look at the top of your mat. Walk, jump, or float. Halfway lift. Forward bow. Chair pose. Chair pose always comes when I want another Tadasana, you know, just a little too soon. Notice if you just go into a default, if you've already considered this pose too soon. Come into your full expression. Lift your toes, spread them out. Drop your hips down even lower. And when you drop your hips down, if what happened was you just kind of poked out your booty, what I would recommend is just lifting the pelvis up and then dropping down a little bit. Yeah, you might be a little higher and not as low. And then reach the hands up and start to lower down even more. From your skin to your muscle to your bone hugged in. And then right there, take 3 more breaths. You've got it. Breathe in. Neutral spine, drop down even lower. The legs are starting to shake a little. I feel this right in my thighs. One more inhale. Bow forward, exhale. Halfway lift, flatten the spine. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog, puff your chest. Downward facing dog. And step your right foot to the top of your mat, warrior one. Be intentional here. Really set up the pose so that you're in a safe alignment and it allows you accessibility into a fuller expression. So right here, if your back foot here is lifted, press it down. Try lifting the inner arch so that you're pressing through the knife edge. And then in your front foot, you can even walk it up to deepen the lunge here. Pull your knee over the ankle and drop your hip down. If the belly drops, reach up. Fully express out. Right here, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Palms to the mat, come forward and down. Upward dog, chest lifts, press to the thighs. Downward facing dog. Lift the hips, drop the head. Warrior one, left side. Take the same intention. Drive your feet into the mat. Reach up to the sky. Pull your front ribs in and your mid back out. Now go even deeper right here. Drive the feet down, lunge in, reach up. Chaturanga, flow it out. Upward facing dog, look up. Downward facing dog, look back. Whoo. Hey, the first sun be right out of the way on Sunday. Right here. Can't wait for the next one. Look at the top of your mat. Go there. Walk, jump, or float. Lift halfway, flat back, bow forward, chair pose. Bend the knees, lower the hips. Even lower. Shift your knees back. Forward fold. Great job. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, warrior one. Big breath in, reach up, chaturanga. Upward facing, chest out, downward facing, left side, warrior one. Big breath, reach up, lunge in, chaturanga, flow it out. Inhale, upward facing, exhale, downward facing dog. Whew. Big breath. Take 3 more breaths right here, just resetting, stabilizing in your foundation. And this time, look at the top of your mat and everybody try jumping. Let's see what happens. Lift halfway. Forward bow. Chair pose. Deeper than the first 2. Right here, sink into the hips. Forward bow. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing dog. Stay in your breath. Warrior one, right foot forward. Step in, reach up, chaturanga, flow out. Great job. Upward dog, downward facing dog. We're going to take the left side. Warrior one, step in, full lunge, reach up, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Whew. Look at the top of your mat. Bend your knees, go forward. Feet between your hands. Half lift, bow. Inhale, chair pose, sit low. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, warrior one, right foot forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Yeah, inhale, upward facing dog. This is your breath. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, warrior one on the left side. Yeah, take it with your breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Whew, awakening the body, getting all heated. Bring your thumbs together. Lift your right foot to the sky. Take three-legged down dog. And three-legged down dog, lift your right foot to the sky, bend the knee to create that hook, and then just press the foot back. Yeah, if you're ready for more, flip the dog. Drop your right foot to the mat, lift your right hand up, and take your gaze with your hand. So you move up and over, take your hand there. That's it, yeah, some of you are going right into wheel, do it. Expand from the inside out. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Now take it on the left, three-legged down dog, lift the left foot. And just be in this curiosity around what you can do on the left side. You know what happened on the right. Go for it, flip your dog. And from here, now you figure it out, like draw in and create space for something new. Anything, hips higher, hand back further, look back. Chaturanga. Upward dog, downward facing dog. Whew. Man, you guys are working here. Shake out your head, just loosen out a little bit. Pedal your feet. Yeah, so you're just gonna bend the knees. And then come back to stillness. If you want, you can take your feet a little bit further apart in your down dog. Yeah, you can go longer. You can take your feet out wider. And just shift your weight forward, come to high plank. And there's got to be some integrity on virtual classes, right? Like if your camera's off, like I don't even know if you're in plank, you could be levitating, you could be napping, like who knows? And then for those of you who are right here in your plank, if your camera is forward, maybe I can't see your booty. So take a little integrity test here. Heels over your toes, squeeze your outer shins in, tighten the glutes here, press the pelvis forward. So like lift the pelvis up towards your belly button. That's it, you've got a neutral spine now. Don't let the booty pop up. Soften in the shoulders, thoracic spine in, upper arm bones back. You've got it right here, don't give in. Don't drop the chin to the chest, look straight ahead, create a neutral spine. From your skin to your muscle to your bone, hug in. And then right here, fill your lungs, low plank. One breath, high plank. Exhale to low plank. High plank. Side plank to your right. So you're gonna spin your ankles down, stack your right shoulder over your right wrist. Lift your hips up. Takes engaging the core here. Don't unengage. Stay fully active. All of your body, 100% integrated. And then lift up towards the sky. That's it. Hips up. Gaze up. Maybe even your foot up. Expand from the inside out. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. And come back into high plank. My experience of high plank is it is the one that gets in most people's heads, and they take themselves out before they even get to the threshold. Drop the knees, give up, don't even want to do it. It's like telling me burpee, and I'm like, yeah, I already am over this, right? You're more powerful than you're giving yourself credit for. Like, hold on right here. Bring your feet together and take side plank on the left. Oh, no, maybe the left side is where it's at for you. Maybe this is the side you feel most stable, and then you're more confident opening up here. You can even move into wild thing. Lift your leg up, and then just drop your foot behind you and start to open up. Wild thing is new to you. You're just gonna drop that foot back, puff the chest, open up and reach back. And you can keep moving that foot back, but look up, reach up. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Everybody inhale. Look at the top of your mat, crescent lunge. Right foot to the top of your mat, reach your hands up to the sky. So your right knee is over your right ankle, but your back heel is lifted up towards the ceiling. Come around and see what you guys are up to. Pull your front ribs in, expand your mid back out. Yeah, if you feel unstable here, if you're feeling a little unstable, straighten your back leg like you're gonna zip it up, and then lunge a little bit deeper. Bring your hands to your heart center. Twist to your right. So the left tricep is gonna come into the right thigh here. If you're not finding that twist, engage the core, reach up, and then lunge a little bit deeper as you go. Now you can press into your hands here, lifting the belly, but keep twisting. Now if you want to see what that looks like, I can take that twist for you here. So if you twist in, if you press the hands, you can kind of lift up and square the shoulders. Now, if you want, you can look up over your left shoulder. Keep stabilizing through the feet, rounding down and pressing the back one up. So it's a straight and active back leg and pressing to the center of the front heel. One more big inhale. Take warrior two. Open up here. So the knee is still over the front ankle. The back leg now has pivoted to be flat. So your inner ankles are pressing back, but the outer ankles are pressing down. Action on both sides of the feet. Big breath in, extended side angle. Drop your hand to the inside of your leg. Yeah, your right hand. And you can take it to your thigh as well. That's a great modification here if you're not ready to fully extend. Maybe coming right onto the forearm, and when you're ready, just taking it right down to the earth. Or a block, even better. If you're going to bind, like, don't wait. That's it. Yeah, I see somebody moving for bird of paradise right here. If you want to bind, you're going to take that top hand right behind your back as if you could reach for your thigh. And then if you have more, lunge even deeper. Take the bottom hand underneath and reach for the top hand. There it is. Now pull, everybody, top shoulder back, bottom shoulder forward. Open up here. Big breath in. Right out. Chaturanga. Great job. Upward facing dog. Empty and downward facing dog. Whoo, step it to the left. Yeah, crescent lunge. Left foot forward. All those same corrections you made on the right side, you'll make on the left. Start with the feet. Grounding to the center of the left front heel. Lifting up your right heel. Zip up your back leg. And then lunge a little bit deeper as you bring your hands to heart center. And this time I want you to twist toward your left leg. Yeah, so your right tricep into your left thigh. Then notice, are you caving in onto your lap? Like press into your hands, find the shoulder integration. The length, reaching the crown of your head forward. And then you take that twist, pulling your top shoulder back as you move the bottom rib cage forward. Right there, squeeze a little tighter, bind in, look up, rinse out. Warrior two. Slowly release and then open all the way, hands to opposite sides. Pull your left knee forward. I see some knees that are going towards the big toe. You want it towards your pinky toe. Knees coming in towards the big toe can start to create some knee injury. We don't want that. So create a safe alignment and then lunge in a little bit deeper. Take extended side angle. Left hand down, right hand up. And even here, the knee will want to come in, especially for those of us ladies. Like, I don't know what it is, but for some reason that knee wants to always come in. So think about pressing out right here. And then as you press out, express out. Yeah. What's available right here for you? Maybe there's a bind accessible on this side. Maybe it's just squaring the shoulders and looking up. Yeah, some of you are already in bird of paradise. That's it. Draw in to create your full expression right here. 2 more breaths. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Yeah, you guys are awesome. That was great. Downward facing dog. Whew. Take a big, big breath in. Open your mouth, stick out your tongue. Ha. Look at the top of your mat. Bend your knees, float forward. Halfway lift, bow forward, extended mountain, full reach, lengthen to the sky. Standing leg raise, bring your right knee at hip height. Now, in this standing leg raise, maybe it's just knee at hip height for you today. Maybe today you're in a playful mood and you want to experience something else. And I invite you there. Like, why not, right? No one's watching. You're at home. Maybe it's grabbing your toe and seeing if you can extend your leg. Maybe it's seeing if you can keep your extended leg there with no hands. Mine is slowly dropping. Yeah. And then from here, everybody take it open. Maybe you play that game, oh, with it open. Yeah, mine doesn't stay up on an open. While you're doing that, press down into your standing foot, lift up to the crown of your head. And then everybody come right back into the center. Yes, tight, light. Maybe you even like use your hands however you need. And then we'll go back into airplane. Drawing your shoulders into your spine, moving them into your body. Now flex your toes. If your foot is going to the side like mine is, point your toes down to the mat and then bring them in. Beautiful, that's it. And then lift up even more, chest up, heel up. Ragdoll. Release. And then take your peace fingers to your big toes and your elbows out wide. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bow forward. Use your toes, pull your chest towards your thighs, drop your head. Breathe in. Bow forward. Release your toes. Bring your feet to touch. And then extend Tadasana, full reach, lengthen up. And then move to the other side, standing leg raise. Left knee at hip height. Flex your toes to 12 o'clock. That's it. Big breath in. And then play even more. You got it. Yeah, some of you are starting to get there. Open up here. Yeah, my left side is so different. Like my knees had a full bend. It barely even straightens here. What are you experiencing? Lift up. And then slowly, slowly come right back into the center. Airplane. So steady your gaze. Like go ahead and set your gaze before you even shift back. Soften the standing leg. Flex the toes down, lift the shoulders back. Breath in. That's it, Nicole, go even lower. Let me see your face. There she is. And then everybody reach out. Ragdoll. Great job. Ooh, take gorilla. Slide the palms under, slide your palms, yeah. Otherwise, I know my friend John over there probably grabbed my friend Melissa's palms and slid them under. He's like, yeah, we'll make this easier. Now slide your palms underneath your feet. So your wrists touch your toes. I need to put a big bend in my knees here. Like, I don't know what you're experiencing, but if your hamstrings are tight, put a large bend in your knees. Allow your belly to just drop onto your thighs here. And then look between your legs and lift your tailbone up and drop your head even lower. That's it. Your tailbone is going to be your measure of intensity here. Keep lifting. Don't think about releasing your belly off your thighs. Like, let it naturally happen as you just lift through the hips and drop your head. One more breath in. And then everybody release slowly, remove the hands. And just flip your palms over right where you are. So they were on the top. So flip your hands over so your palms are into the mat, and then just move right into an arm balance of choice. Yeah, you can start with crow. Crow's a great a great inversion to take, placing your knees to the back of your triceps, toes to touch. Yeah, maybe you're working a headstand or a handstand or even crane. Like, it's your choice here. Right here, yogi playtime. Yeah, so upside down time. Maybe it's inversion time. There it is. Yes. Yeah, that's it. Keep going. Belly in and up. Stay active in the core. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. And we're going to do it one more time. Like, why only have fun once? We should repeat it right here. Go. Nice. That's it. Yes, Katie. Nice, Melissa. That looks great. Yeah. Nice, Myrtle. You guys are doing so good. Here it is, right here for 3, 2, chaturanga. Upward dog, downward facing dog. Step your right foot to the top of your mat, warrior 1. Open into warrior 2. Triangle, trikonasana. So both legs are going to be straight in your triangle. I want you to reach forward and down to the outside of your right foot. If you have a block, it's great. If you don't have a block, but you have a water bottle or maybe even a couch cushion, like that can be a great accessory. You're just elevating the floor to you a little bit to get a better alignment. Right there. Press through your feet, lift up, puff your chest, open up and go back. Big breath in, go back, warrior 2. Come back in, front knee, reverse your warrior. Go back, let your top hands just go back. Chaturanga, slow it out. Hands down, step it back, upward facing, downward facing dog. We're going to take it on the left side. So same intention, warrior one, ground through the feet, find your base. Warrior two, open up and expand out. And then you're going to straighten the front leg, come forward and down, triangle. Stack your hips here. Squeeze your bottom glutes, press forward, and then expand from the inside out. Keep going. Right here. Big breath in. Twist out. Warrior two. Bend your front knee. Sink back in. Reverse your warrior. Take it back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Puff out your chest. Downward facing dog. Whew. High plank. Fully engaged right here. Slowly lower to the belly, forward and down, all the way to the mat. Find your favorite cheek. And then switch to your other favorite cheek. Reset your Ujjayi breath here. Calming your nervous system. Coming back to even. Take a big breath in. And empty. Locust. Shift your gaze forward. Lift your shoulders up. Lift your thighs up. Flex your toes. Lift your heels even higher. Big breath in. Lower down. And we're going to take it again right here. Locust. This time go longer. Lift up higher. Full inhale. Lift up even more on the exhale. Lower down. Hips side to side. Bend the knee. Actually bend both knees, not just one knee. And then we're going to take bow. So you're going to bend both legs and you're going to reach for your shin. So the outside, don't go inside because it compromises the shoulder. Take the outside and you can then open up. Press your knees away, your shins away because those aren't your knees. And then press your heels up. Yeah, sometimes I just say the weirdest stuff. I don't even know where it comes from. So take what you need here. Yeah, push your shins back, lift your heels up. That's it. Look forward. Release. Slowly lower down and just windshield wiper your knees side to side. Then bring your feet back to the sky. Reach your hands back. Go back. Bow. Right here. Floor bow. Open up. Puff your chest. Expand your mid back. Release. Rock it out. Take upward facing dog, palms flat, chest up. Look up. Downward facing dog. And then however you get there, you can float through your hands or just drop down to your knees, but everybody come to your spine. We're going to take one bridge and one wheel. So we've got to make them count. Set up, be intentional, creating the physical foundation of the pose. It'll allow you to be up to something bigger than yourself. Ground down through the feet, lift up in the hips, bridge. Right here, higher. You've got to go up even more, lift up, pull your shoulder blades in, create a place for your rib cage to go. And then interlace your hands at your low back. Now lift your hips even higher. Squeeze your glutes, press down into your heels. Lower to the mat. Now, I want you to reset your feet, like pull them back even closer to your glutes where your fingertips can brush your heels. So if I'm gonna take wheel with you guys, I'll do it. We're going to bring our heels back in line, and your heels are going to be your hip width distance apart. Don't go out like super wide. Come back in, and then take your hands, fingers towards your shoulders, and place your hands down by your shoulders. Now, right here, you want to drive through the heels like you're going into bridge, and everybody together, let's go. Wheel, lift up. That's it. Straight arms, straight legs. Press through your legs. You'll notice you can go forward to your arms. Breathe in. Here we go. For 5. Expand from the inside out for 3, 2. Draw your chin to your chest. Everybody lower to the mat. Supta Baddha Konasana. Pull the soles of your feet together. Let your knees go wide. You can bring one hand to your heart and one to your belly. Take this moment to reconnect, to commit to your practice. Take a full inhale, full exhale. Bring your knees into your chest, squeeze them towards your body. And we're gonna do a core exercise that will help us get a total body burn here, since we don't have a lot of time to do some core work. But if you want more, you guys can always join Amber and I. Our Barefoot Boot Camp starts today. So if you need a little more intense workout, like join us for Barefoot Boot Camp. But for this core exercise, you're on your back, stack your knees over your hips and your shins in line with your knees. So you're gonna be like this. You should be able to press down on the shins without your heels dropping. So you're nice and firm here. And then your shoulders are gonna lift up into a crunch, and you're gonna take your hands by your ears. So now my elbows are up towards the sky. So I'm gonna hold this frame, and when I say go, what we're gonna do is you're gonna kick your left foot out and your right arm out. And then when I say switch, we're gonna come back into the center, hold the crunch, and then switch. And then back to center, and then switch. And then back to center, and switch, staying into an active core the entire time. So if you've already started, keep going. And if you haven't, we're going now. Left foot out, right hand forward. Back to center, and switch. Stay active, tight core, slow and controlled. You've got it. Keep going. Build the rhythm. Foot out, center, switch. Center, switch. Center, switch. Keep feeling your core nice and tight. If you start to feel your neck or your shoulders, drop down and then reset. If you get exhausted and you feel like you can't keep switching, come into your crunch and hold. We're in this together, you guys. Whatever it looks like, it might look different, but we're really in it together. You've got this. It's the same feeling. It's tight, it's tense, it's exhausting. Keep moving right here for 20, 19, 18. Don't stop. Like, you've got it. Keep stopping in the middle to reset. Don't flail the arms. Tight core, really active here for 10, 9, 8. Pit of the belly, in and up. I see you guys. I can see you. Don't let it drop. Don't get lazy. Keep going. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Pull your knees into your chest. And rock and roll, downward facing dog. Bring your hands together at the top of your mat and step your right foot to the outside of your right hand for lizard. Yeah, if this is your first lizard, lizard can be intense, but what I'm inviting you is to keep the back leg straight, so lifted in the back leg. If you have your couch cushions, now's the time to bring them into play, your block. If you want to go deeper, or actually take one out, scratch that. If you can go deeper, go there. Yeah, that could look like bending the forearms down, keeping the back leg lifted, moving into that hip flexor. Could look like softening in the shoulders and really dropping down. Notice I was puffed out. Now I can release down into the hips. Could look like reaching the right hand and pressing the right leg out and away as you look up. Now, what does it look like for you right here? You aren't quite sure, you're gonna have to try something different to see. Yeah, and just start to get into that playful mode here of what is possible. If you're someone who likes to take inversions here just to get out of the pose, then you can take flying lizard here. Not sure I can do it this morning, but I'll give it a go. A flying lizard would then have, yeah, my foot right here coming forward. And so when I drop down, I should be able to pull in and fly out. Yeah, so if you can wrap that foot around the inside as well to fly, you can do that. So yeah, if you're playing here, okay, Brindle, you got it. Press through the fingers to lift your chest up a little bit. And then drop your back knee, everybody, and bend your back knee. So if you are here, when I drop my back knee, I can bend it and reach back. This is super intense for me. I can barely get to my toes here. I heavily feel it in the bottom leg. I feel it right here throughout my quad. If you have any type of strap or towel, like I don't have a strap in the studio here, but I could find a towel, I'm sure. Anything like that to put around your foot to help you get that extension if you're having trouble with the reach. So if I turn this way to show you guys what that would look like on this side, I'm just bending the knee here to reach back. So my right hand is going to this back left leg and I'm looking back. So the shoulder integration is together and that allows me to pull the heel closer to the butt. If I had the flexibility, I could drop my left elbow to the mat. I do not, but it doesn't mean you can't try and see if you do. Right here, go a little bit deeper. You're here only for about 3 more breaths. Not short little breaths, like full ujjayi, big inhale, filling the lungs, full capacity. Bigger exhale, completely empty out. One more big breath in. Release. Slowly release your back foot. Come into 3-legged down dog. So you're gonna press back and then up and open, just to kind of open up here, and then back into downward facing dog. And then we're gonna switch to the other side, hands together, left foot up, and forward lizard. Any adjustments you need to find your full expression and to really sink and settle down into your lizard, take them now. You want a flat spine, your back leg straight and active. Well, if you want to get playful on this side, if this side seems like an area where you have more opportunity, more accessibility, go there. Big inhale. Start to deepen here. Whatever that deepen looks like for you. Maybe this is the forearms for you. Maybe now you're bending the back knee. What's available right here if you just go a little bit deeper? Yeah, maybe if you just try right here, what can you grab and go for and then hold it? Look up. 5 breaths right here. From your skin to your muscle to your bone, hug in. And then together we'll fill up. Exhale, release, 3-legged down dog. Press your back foot up and away. Open up here. Downward facing dog. From down dog, find your way to a seated position with your feet out in front of you. We're going to take single seated forward fold. So I want you to take your right foot into your left thigh. Do these with you guys too. Your right foot into your left thigh, and then just reach up and forward fold. Do you need to bend in your left knee and just micro bend it so that you have a deeper reach? This is about a release in your lower lumbar, not touching your toes. So together, let's inhale, half lift. Exhale, bow forward. And then one more inhale, fold. And then release. We're gonna switch to the other side. So just swapping it out, left foot into your right thigh. Reach up, forward bow. You're hinging from your hips, so you don't want to roll the shoulders and pull from the neck. So think about grounding here and then pulling forward, chest towards the thigh. And then you're lengthening from there, from the hip hinge. Breathe in, exhale out. Another full inhale, big exhale. And release. Excuse me. Take both feet out in front of you, and we'll take seated forward fold. So scoop out any extra here so your sit bones are into the mat. Reach up, forward bow. That same intention, hinging from the hip, not pulling from the back. If you need to bend, bending in the knees and reaching for the toes. Halfway lift, flatten the spine. Exhale, forward bow, drop your head. Toes to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, bow forward. And take one more big inhale. Bow forward, exhale. And then both feet out. Everybody just take your right foot over your left leg, like a figure 4, knee up to the sky. Your right hand by your low back and your left hand comes around to the outside. And I want you to just lift up in the chest and take a twist. Look behind your right shoulder. Breath in, lift up. Exhale, twist. And then release. Switch to the other side. Now we're going to take the left over the right. Left hand by the sacrum, right hand up. Connect here. Look behind you. Lift through the chest, puff it out, and then twist. Shoulders fully integrated. Breath in, rinse out. Release to the center. Now, everybody release by slowly rolling all the way down onto your spine, one vertebrae at a time, and coming to an inversion of your choice. I love waterfall. It's one of my favorites after a pretty rigorous practice. Take a wall and just throw your feet up against it and allow your blood flow to just come back into the trunk of your body, like re-energize blood, like oxygenated. Yeah, if you want more, roll up onto your shoulders, and for shoulder stand, bring your hands to your low back. You can always move into a traditional headstand as well. If you're in shoulder stand, ready to move, go to plow. Slowly drop your feet behind you. Press your thighs up and away. If your toes touch the earth, you can create a bind, interlacing your hands and bringing them towards the mat. If your toes are kind of floating, stay with your hands at your low back for protection. From plow, bend your knees, Karnapadasana, cover your ear holes. From Karnapadasana, move back into plow. From plow, 1 foot at a time, come back to shoulder stand. If you're in a headstand or handstand, make your way into child's pose. And then from here, everyone slowly find your way to your spine. Come onto your back. And then reach out here as if you were taking the long stretch of the day, or first stretch of the day, hands over your head, feet out in front of you. And then bring the energy here, ball your fists. Squint your eyes, grit your teeth, flex your toes, and fill your lungs to your fullest capacity right here. And then take another little breath in and hold it. Keep holding for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, release. Shavasana. Final rest. I'll read a daily meditation from Journey into the Heart by Mbody. Let life reveal itself to you. You don't have to strain trying to get your revelation. The guidance, the inspiration, the awareness you need will come to you. The way we're living now from the heart is much easier than the way we lived before. Sometimes it's so natural we might not understand what's happening. We may even be uncomfortable at first at how easy it is. We find ourselves straining to lift a heavy bowling ball when what we have to pick up is only a ping pong ball. Then we wonder why it feels so light. We may question whether there's something wrong because it feels so different. Just because your life feels lighter doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. Your next step, the answer to the question you've been mulling about, the direction for the next stage of your growth, where you will live next, what you will need to do about work, money, or that problem you've been struggling with, it will come. If you're fussing and straining, you may not hear it. Don't worry about getting all of the answers for your agenda for the years ahead. It's not how this process works. In order to participate in this more magical way of life, trust that all you need to know will be revealed to you when it is time. Relax. You're on a journey of discovery. Let life reveal itself to you. Bring movement to your body. Bring your knees to your chest one at a time. Give yourself a gentle hug. And make your way to your right side for a fetal position. With your eyes closed, press up to a seated position. And sit up tall. Press your sit bones into the earth. Bring your hands to your heart center. And just as we began this class, we'll feel it. 1 Om. Together we'll inhale. Ah. Press your thumb knuckles to your forehead center. And together, let's bow. Namaste. Great job, you guys. Happy Sunday. Yeah, the Sunday after Easter. So we are back and I'm super excited. Amber made me a few announcements to tell you guys. So we're kind of like running like a normal class again. We've got some cool things coming up. If you missed the master class yesterday morning with Eddie Suero about perspective and power, it was absolutely incredible. And just a lot to think about in how we're functioning right now. And we want to keep that conversation alive and you guys off of your couches and on just staying like in the conversation. You know, it's so easy when we get put into isolation to just kind of go back in to self-isolating, like in your head, and all the stories come up. And we want to keep you out here with us as much as possible. So Barefoot Boot Camp starts today. It's with Amber and myself. We both just love a little more than yoga sometimes. We really are fitness girls in a different capacity. And so we've decided to blend all of our knowledge and bring a Barefoot Boot Camp. It is an 8-day boot camp that starts today and it ends next Sunday. And we will do an hour from 4 to 5 o'clock every single day together. You don't need shoes and you don't need equipment. We'll show you some fun ways if you want to add weight, how you can do that with the things that you have at your home. And you'll just need a chair to be able to complete it with us. And the chair won't be used every day. The things about Barefoot Boot Camp that I can tell you are it's going to just be a whole lot of fun. You're really going to get your heart rate up, and we're also going to stretch and cool you down. You've got some bonus material because this is private. You'll get a private link when you sign up. There'll be some bonus material. There is a meditation, a private meditation for you guys to access anytime you need it. There will be a 15-minute warm-up. Some of us have injuries or like to warm up a little more. I'm older. I need to warm up more than the 20-year-olds do. It just is. We have a 15-minute warm-up. If you want to warm up a little bit before or you want to do the warm-up at another time, you can. There'll be a 20-minute cool down, which are just some great ways to get the body cooled down, like maybe if it's an off day, some stuff you want to continue, and a 30-minute HIIT class. So if you aren't able to make the hour, it is recorded and it will be available to you after the class. So by the evening, you would end up having that class. You could watch it at a time that's more convenient. So that's what's up with Barefoot Boot Camp. If you have more questions, reach out to myself or Amber. And then You guys, we also have inversion immersion, which is on the 25th. Inversion immersion is, it's just that. It's just get yourself in and like we'll teach you all the fun like inversions that we know how to do, and we'll break them down on the mat for you. We'll watch you do it and we'll be able to live coach you doing the inversions. We'll show you some tricky transitions as well and like ways to get in and where you would do it in your practice. So that one's coming up on the 25th. If you have any questions how to enroll, go on to Mbody or give us a call at 904-565-1005. You guys, it's an honor to lead you. Thank each and every one of you. I know some of you had to drop off, but those of you who are still here, if you can see, I don't know where she is on your screen, but Nicole Ham will be the name on there. Nicole, if you can just wave. If you guys see Nicole there, she's waving in her screen. Nicole's one of our Mbody teachers. She's absolutely incredible. She leads a few classes for us, and I'd love to have you guys like check her out, get on the mat with Nicole, and really just take her cool class. She's got two opportunities, or is it three? Two, got it. Yeah, so 2 opportunities to check out Nicole, Tuesday night and Thursday night at 5:30. Do you guys have any questions or need me? Call me. I love you. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Myrtle, great job today. See you again.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.